with the media to communicate with citizens. They commit to reduce carbon emissions to net zero by 2025, and the changes are overseen by a citizens' assembly appointed by sortition, like a jury. So that's like they picked at random who's on the citizens' assembly that overlook these climate changes.
Yeah.
Following?
I followed until 70% of the question.
So the Scottish Government starts to tell the truth about what's going on about the ecological emergency.
Yeah,
the
climate change.
Climate change.
Yeah.
They commit to zero carbon emissions by 2025, and they appoint a Citizens' Assembly to oversee all of this, and the people in the Citizens' Assembly are picked at random like a jury.
What's a jury?
Like, jury duty, like when you have to go to court to judge somebody, like
right.
That's picked at random from citizens.
Right.
So it would work like that. It's random citizens are part of the assembly.
Right. Could you say at the end again? Sorry.
Yeah. The Citizens' Assembly are appointed to oversee the changes that the government are bringing out to try to be carbon neutral by 2025.
Right.
So what do you think that future sounds like? Do you think you would fit into that society? Does it sound like...
But how do you think, what's the method they're gonna reduce? How they're gonna reduce?
It doesn't say.
Right. So what's the question then? I mean, I know the question, but what are you asking me?
It's the same as with the other one. So it's like, how do you think you would fit into the society? Do you think this is a good direction for our future to be going? Is it similar to? Does it seem like the way the world is going today?
So is that the question is of whether I could get adapted to that kind of procedure by government?
What do you think of that potential future?
Sorry?
What do you think of that potential future?
Yeah, I think that's definitely something that must happen. Seeing now, temperature, what do you call it, global warming. It's actually happening in Scotland as well. I can really feel it's much warmer than last year. You guys feel it? Yeah. So, yeah. That's something that must happen, or recycling doesn't really help unless you sell it and make it out of recycle and plastics. And yeah, it's just getting worse that China stopped buying even plastic. They used to buy like 50% of plastics, but now they stopped buying it. So I think that's something that definitely needs to happen. And we need to fit in to be able to live in this earth. We are destroying. It's our fault. And I think it's great that government's doing something, because now they are actually kind of ignoring some of factors that they have to actually face and admit. So yeah, I'm willing to be part of it.
Okay, great. Can you tell us about your utopia? So what does the ideal future look like to you?
I think it's like, including me, like people want more things, and they are thinking, we are thinking that if I want this, then you're gonna be happy, and if you go there, you're gonna be happy. But that's actually not the things that's gonna make you happy. It's what's gonna make you happy is you being aware that you can have happiness inside. So I think still a lot of people don't realize it yet. They just constantly want something. It's great, but if we are expecting the happiness from it, then that's the problem starts. So I think utopia for me is don't expect too much. Having expectation is great, but and you get frustrated and you expect more and you get jealous, or you get just feeling frustrated. So I think just focusing on how you feel and because people living to be happy. So I think happiness, I'm rambling around. Yeah, I think people who are happy and focusing on themselves and being aware of, you know, what they are right now, I think that's utopia, rather than like you wanna make $1 million or you wanna have a car or you wanna have house. I think that's not, just being aware of, you know, it's okay that you can be rich. It's nothing wrong with it. I love to make a lot of money as well, but I just know that that doesn't gonna make me happy. It just, and I'm looking after the people who's less fortunate than me. I think that's really important, and always have to be grateful for what I have, and 2 arms, 2 legs. We can see things and smell things and taste things. I think that's already great, and I can eat. I have money to eat. I have a place to stay. I mean, it's not something that I feel every day, but I think that's something that people should try every day. Then the world is gonna be less greedy, and yeah.
Okay, what do you think people can start doing today to get closer to your ideal future?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe being out of the where you feel used, you know, like for example, like maybe travel somewhere and then see from outside, like looking yourself where you grow up, looking where you grow, and then just realizing things. Or even meditation is amazing method. Nowadays there's so many books, and even there's centers in Glasgow. Just understanding about minds, I think is great for depression and anxiety, which a lot of people have nowadays, even more and more every year. It's like the same like exercise for your body, getting muscle, but you need to take care of your mind by meditating, you know. That's for me exercise and gym. Yeah, and I don't know what else. Just looking at people, like just not just instead of just walking and rushing to one destination. I think just looking at people and who's sitting on the street, and then just realize, you know, what's happening and how grateful you are right now. Having jacket and then going to place where you can feel warm. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. That's
I'm so
great.
sorry.